units will be 95 times 7. I will get 665 ml. Final answer. So this is correct. Okay. What concept? Repeated identity concept. Okay, a baker sold cheesecakes, chocolate cakes, and walnut cakes in the ratio of 3:4:2. So if you are unsure, if you are forgetful, or you know that you are going to get confused, then you indicate the numbers with the correct representation of the cakes, right? So this is cheesecake, this is chocolate cake, this is walnut. So we can do that, okay? The price of each type of cake is shown below here. A total of $1,120 was collected on a certain day. How many cakes did the baker sell that day? Sorry, the baker sell that day. Okay, for this question, I would like to use total value, number time value concept. I repeat myself. Total value equals to number times value concept. Okay, now total value means the total collected for that day. Do I know? I know. A total of 1120 was collected. Check. Number refers to the different representations of the cake in terms of units. Do I have that? Yes, I do. This one. 3 units, 4 units, 2 units. Check. This is my units, right? The value refers to the cost or the selling price of each cake, right? Which one? This one. So I have this. Check. That's why I can apply this concept lah. Okay? Okay, so this is number, this is value, this is total value. Okay, then we have the 3 different cakes, right? We have the cheesecake, chocolate cakes, and walnut cakes. Then we indicate at the side. So cheesecake, chocolate cake, walnut. Okay, then we cut it up into 3 columns like that. Okay, just to let you know, the number, this NO is not no, it's number, short form. It is units. Okay, value means it is the dollar, the cost of the slice of the cake. Total value will go back to units. Later on, you will see why. Okay. All right. Now I'm ready to put in the information into the boxes. Okay. So the number of cheesecake, 3 units. This one, 3 units. The number of chocolate, 4 units. The number of walnut, 2 units, right? The value is this one, right? The value of cheesecake, $5. The value of chocolate cake, $3. The value of walnut cake, $4. Now we are going to do this. Number times value, number times value, okay? Number times value, number times value, number times value equals to. 3 unit times 5, 15 units. The units is still there. That's why I say it is back to units. Get it? Okay. 4 units times 3, 12 units. 2 units times 4, 8 units. Okay, now I know that the total value is 1120, but what I have here is a total value in terms of units, which is 15 unit plus 12 unit plus 8 unit. That will give me 20 plus 35 units. 35 units. Okay, this is 35 units. All right. So what are we looking at here? We know that 35 units is our total value in terms of unit. Do I have my total value? Yeah, I do. So 35 unit represent 1120. 1 unit will be 1120 divided by 35 and I get 32. Do I want 1 unit? That's what the two boys gave me just now, 32. Right? They were finding 1 unit. No, I want to know how many cakes. Cakes will be this one, right? The representation in terms of unit. I want to know this. So you plus all the units together. You are going to get 3 plus 4, 8, 7 plus 2, 9 units. I want to find 9, not 1, but 9 units. 32 times 9 equals to 288. Answer, not this, but 288. Okay, understand? Okay, the ratio of Ahmad's money to Gary's money was 5:2. At first, see, they gave you at first already. They tell you this is at first, okay? After each of them donated the same amount of money, Ahmad's money became 3 times that of Gary's money. They had a total of 480 in the end. How much more money did Ahmad have than Gary at first? Okay, I want to apply the BCA. What type of BCA? I will tell you in a while. BCA. Before, change, after. Always focus on the change. Let's look at the change. Where is the change first? The change is when something happened to their money. What happened to this question, right? After each of them donated the same amount of money. So what happened in the question? The change is that they donated same amount of money. So when they donate the same amount of money, right? We can actually say that the change is equal. And when the change is equal, it means that the difference is equal or the same. And we can tell that this is actually difference and change concept. Okay? So how I identify all the different concept, all the different BCA concept, there is SUC, DUC, TUC, ACQ, right? How I differentiate these four, it's via the change. It's via the change. The rest before and after will always be there, but the change determines which one of it is the one that we're going to use. Okay? So let's go and find out where is the before. The before is the one that tells us at first. This is my before lah. Okay, check. After each of them donated the same amount of money. Okay, this one is a change lah. So we know already. Check. Ahmad money became. Became is an after keyword. After the word became, usually you know this is my after already. What happened? Ahmad became 3 times. This is Ahmad, which is 3 units. Gary will be 1 unit. Okay, so I have all this information. Then they had this much total in the end. I want to know how much money Ahmad have, then Gary at first. That means my before. I draw out my table. For difference unchanged concept and total unchanged concept, you are going to have 3 columns like this. Okay, so Ahmad, Gary, difference. Okay, before, change, and after. Then we cut up, cut up, cut up. Okay, now we put the information inside. So the before is this, right? 5 unit, 2 unit. This is 5 unit. This is 2 unit. Difference means minus. Later we do that. Now, the change is that both of them donate the same money. Minus something, and this something that they donate is actually the same. Right? Next, Ahmad became 3 units. Gary is 1 unit. Now we can find a difference for the before and the after. This will be 5 unit minus 2 unit equals to 3 units. The after is 3 unit minus 1 unit equals to 2 units. As I mentioned, the difference will be equal or the same. Difference, this and this will be the same. Okay, so if you look at this, 3 units and 2 units are not the same. We can make it the same, right? We can by 3 times 2 and 2 times 3. Whatever you do for the before row difference here, the rest of the before row information will do the same. Whatever you do for the after row difference here, then the rest of the after row information will be the same, will be affected. Okay, so here will be 10 units. Here is 4 units. This one 6 units. This one 6 units. So confirm same, right? 6 units, 6 units. This is 3 units and this is 9 units. Okay. Now I want to check how many units they actually donated. At first, if you look at Ahmad, at first he have 10 units. In the end, he have 9 units. How many units he donated? 10 unit minus 9 unit is 1 unit. So he donated 1 unit. Let's check for Gary. So at first he have 4 units. In the end, he have 3 units. Equals to 1 unit. He donated 1 unit. Same or not? 1 unit donated. 1 unit donated. Same. So we are on the right track. Yes. Next. The total that they had in the end is $480. The total. So we look at Ahmad total, Gary's total plus together. Give you 480. So 9 unit plus 3 unit equals to 12 unit, represent $480. 1 unit will be 480 divided by 12, and I will get $40. Now, question says, how much more money did Ahmad have than Gary at first? So if you look at first, and then you look at the comparison between them, 10 unit and 4 units, right? 10 unit minus 4 unit equals to 6 unit. This is what I want to find. So I bring this up. 1 unit is $40. 6 unit will be 40 times 6 equals to 240. Answer. So who's correct? Just now, Nidhi is right. This one is not right. Okay. This is difference unchanged concept. Difference unchanged concept. The difference is the same because the change is the same. Okay. Okay, the ratio of the number of adults to the number of children, adults to children at a concert was 5:8. So this is adults, this is children. The ratio of the number of boys to number of girls was 7:5. This is boys, this is girls. What was the ratio of the number of adults to number of boys to number of girls at the concert? Okay, so we have to settle this first. So what I usually do is I pluck out the information one by one, right? Adults, children, this, boys, girls, this. Okay, rewrite. I'm going to rewrite. So adults is to children is 5:8. Okay, and you know that boys and girls means children, right? So the children is actually cut up into boys is to girls, which is 7:5. Okay, so what you can see from here is you can see that my children, okay, total here is 12 units. My children here, this is units, right? Okay, here is only 8 units. They are talking about the same children anyway, right? This is children total, this is children total. Because boys plus girls is children, so this is my children total also. So which means my children total have to be the same first. If you look at these two, not the same yet, right? Make them the same by making it into 24 times 2 times 3. I times 3 here, here must times 3. I times 2 here, here must times 2, here must times 2, right? Equals to 15:24. Here is 24 units. Here will be 14:8. 10. Now the question asks, what was the ratio of adults? This is for part A. Adults is to boys is to girls. Adults will be 15 is to the boys is 14. The girls is 10. Answer is this one, not this. Okay. Now for part B, right? After 56 boys left the concert, the ratio of the number of adults to boys to girls became this. How many adults were at the concert? Okay, so I have, this is, okay, look at this. This ratio is what I have at first, right? This is my at first. Okay, so in the end, it became this much. And I have my boys who left. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out my table. Okay, we are going to draw 3 columns because there are 3 different information, right? So 1, 2, 3. Adults, boys, girls. Before, change, and after. If you notice, who changes? The boys left. The boys change. Right? The adults and the girls, no change. Okay? So adults is 15 units, boys 14 units, girls 10 units. Okay? Then in the end, the number of girls, the number of adults, boys and girls becomes 3 unit. The boys is 2 unit, and then here is 2 unit. So you need to know that the boys changes, the adults and the girls here do not change. So these few must remain the same, these two. And if you look at that, these two, right, it is not the same. It is definitely not the same, right? So you have to make them the same first. This is 15. Here times 5 to make it into 15 units. Okay, here is 10. Here must times 5 to make it into 10 units. What about the boys? The boys change. The boys, there is a change, right? So 14 unit minus 2 unit equals to my 12 units. Oops, sorry, I forget to times. Because I times 5 here, this one must also times 5. Okay, then here I get 10 units. Okay, now 14 and 10, there's a difference, right? The boys change, right? The boys, 56 boys left. Okay, now let's find the units of boys who left. 14 unit minus 10 unit equals to 4 units. 4 units is those who left. Who left? Boys left. 4 unit is 56. 1 unit is 56 divided by 4. And I will be getting 14. How many adults were at the concert? Adults, 15 units. So 15 unit will be 14 times 15. Answer is 210. Answer. This is correct. Okay. By the way, what concept is this? SUC. Single unchanged concept. The one that is not changed in this question is the adults and the girls. Unchanged, right? Unchanged, unchanged. Okay.